Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, what's going on? This is Crystal Taylor, and you are in the kitchen with Crystal as we are going to make barbecue chicken egg rolls today. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to make up like a sweet and savory ish type of snack that you can have on your own for the next party. And we're going to make a homemade ranch dip with it. So if you're here with me now, say hey. If you're catching this on replay, type replay in the chat and let's get started. So I learned something from, and we gotta drink us some water, of course. I learned something from one of my chef buddies. She said, Crystal, you can use one cutting board if you do your vegetables first, your fruits and vegetables first. So we're gonna do that first because we are gonna dice up some onion. So grab your onion if you're cooking along with me so we can dice it up. Now, you decide how much you like. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably do half of this so that I can, you know what we're going to do? Now, let me back up. Apologies. With this chicken, if you want to make it quick and easy, because I am a huge fan, that's why I do this in the kitchen to help you make meals that are good, but they're good for you, but they're also quick and easy, right? Because too many people say that they don't cook because it takes too long, plus they don't know what to make, right? So I got you. We do 30 minutes or less. So, and I'm trying to give you all tips on how to make things as easy as possible. So what I'm doing is I'm warming up my pan because I'm personally going to cook my chicken. Now, if you want to make it easier, you can buy shredded chicken to make it quicker for you. But I just like the flavor of cooking it myself. And I didn't really want shredded chicken. I want a little chunky chunk. I like to feel the bite of it, right? So I just sprayed my pan down with some non-stick olive oil, dicing up this onion. And you can do it a couple ways. I'm dicing up my onions so that I can cook it with the chicken because that's another thing. I'm a huge believer of seasoning at every single level, right? So I am going to cook my onion with the chicken, or you can, that's it. Or you can dice it very finely and put it in the sauce. Up to you. I just like the flavor of it cooked. So now I'm going to get my chicken to cook faster. And you see, I just got one big old breast. You decide. Big old breast. You decide how much you want. So this is probably about, let's see, about what this might be. About almost a pound. No, not really. Maybe about 11, 12 ounces, somewhere around there. But I'm just going to cut this up into little chunks, right? Because the smaller the pieces are, the quicker they cook. That's another thing people do. They try to cook the whole breast and want to watch it and flip it and all that stuff. Like, it's taking too long. Oh, it's so big. Let me cut it. That's what she said. I know somebody said it, so I'm saying it. All right. So I'm just chopping this up. Oh, I don't like that fatty part. Yeah, that's let's get that out. We don't need all that fat. No, we don't. So let me move this these onions around so they don't cook too fast and too brown. All right. And of course, keeping the hand that's cutting and touching the meat separate from the other hand. Oh, some water in that bowl. Let me get this water out. I'm just going to chop these up into little chunks. But like I said, if you want to, you can buy it pre-chunked, pre-sliced, pre-shredded, pre-cooked. You can even, what you can even do is get you a good little rotisserie chicken and shred that thing up then too. Because then you really ain't got to do nothing. You can have all types of flavors. Or you can get the regular, either way. But I like to actually make the stuff here to show you that it really doesn't take a lot of time, right? Because like I said, I don't ever want you to be under pressure. I don't want to come in here and be like, oh, it's quick and easy. And you like, girl, how long it take you to prep the food, to cook the food? Don't send us off. I want y'all to see for real, that we're gonna get this done in 30 minutes or less. Like that fatty, fat. All right. So that's why I do it all here. Those onions smell good already. Hey, Miss Carla. Miss Carla says, might be enjoying some egg rolls. Some look. She did the apple pie egg rolls with me last week. That's why I'm continuing the theme with the egg rolls. Because just like a tortilla wrapper, I like stuff in egg roll wrappers too. So you put it in the wrapper, the girl gonna eat it. All right. So I got my chicken cut up, and I can get this out of the way now. And we are going to go ahead and season up this chicken. Again, we are seasoning at all the levels. That's why people go wrong with having bland food and you wonder why they don't like it. And then they start making all types of decisions because then you running towards something that has a whole bunch of butter and all that other stuff because you think that that's what you need for it to be good and you don't. Right? So, go ahead. And I'm just going to use like some onion and herb, some garlic and herb, just some basic seasoning because we are also, because it's barbecue chicken, we're going to add some barbecue sauce. And I used to have a barbecue one of these. It used to be so good. But I have not been able to find it lately. That was a great way to get the barbecue flavor without having to have all the extra sugar from the sauce. Oh, and these onions, the way they cook down already, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so turn this heat up because we can actually cook this chicken pretty fast because since we're putting it in the air fryer. And no, we're not going to rely on the air fryer to, oh, did I tell you we put these egg rolls in the air fryer? In the air fryer? Not the egg fryer. Air fryer. Yes, we are. Saving even more calories. So now it does not have to be fried. Oh, this smells so good already. Goodness. All right. Letting that cook. Then we'll go ahead and turn the air fryer on. Let that start preheating. And I think we're probably going to do about 8 minutes on 375. Get some more water, and then we're going to start mixing up the sauce that we're going to use for the egg rolls for the innards. So you can use whatever barbecue sauce you want. I have a honey barbecue sauce. Thought about doing a sweet and spicy because that's what I am, right? But I'm going to go ahead and just use honey barbecue. If you can find a reduced sugar one, that'd be great. Don't ask me how much I'm using until the ancestors tell me to stop. That's about half a cup right there. About a third of a cup. But it all depends on how saucy you want yours and also how much chicken you use. All right. Now with the cheese, probably be really, really good with cheddar cheese, but I get my spice in with my pepper jack. If you know anything about me, let me know if this is your first time ever watching one of my videos. It might be, and so hey. I don't do a lot of cheese. Just don't. However, you give me some pepper jack cheese, I will find reasons to eat some doggone cheese. So I'm gonna use a little pepper jack up in here. That's about a quarter of a cup. And mind you, we're gonna see how many wrappers we can fill. I don't know. We're gonna see. Because right now I feel like there's a lot of sauce, so I'm sure I'm gonna end up adding to it. And the innards are so simple. This is literally it. Sauce, cheese, chicken, onion. Like I said, you can if you don't want to cook your onions with your chicken, you can finely dice some red onions or white onions, yellow onions, whatever kind you like. Okay? So, that being said, I'll start getting my wrappers ready. Grabbing the plate. And all I'm using is egg roll wrappers you find at the store. I'm hoping to get. I want a nice size. Let's see if I can get. I might get like 3 or 4 out of these. Yeah, that's what we're probably gonna have. And then because they're like party appetizers, you can easily cut them in half for them to be shared. And this is almost ready. Because the onions are translucent. They smell amazing. Grab me a few of these here wrappers. And all we're gonna do is we are going to fill the wrapper. I like to go in the long direction. Put the fillings in, wrap it up like an egg roll, put a little water on the edges to seal it up, and then we're gonna put it on the in the air fryer. Got my tray. All right, I think we can start getting this chicken out because it smells amazing. We don't need our extra juices, so I'm just using a spoon. Ooh. If y'all could smell what I smell, then you would be as excited as I am. Ooh. Child. Oh, I'm getting all these onions, all this chicken. And like I said, I didn't really measure all of this. Is to your liking, how much onion you like, how much chicken, how many you want to make. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Because I don't want it dripping, right? I just want it coated in the barbecue sauce. I got my chicken. So if you're coming in now, I'm Crystal Taylor. You're in the kitchen with Crystal. And we're making barbecue chicken egg rolls. You heard that right. So I just, I've cooked I diced up some chicken, seasoned it up with some whatever seasons you like. I just use onion and herb, garlic and herb. And then I also diced up some onions to cook with it. Right? And then I mixed some barbecue sauce and some pepper jack cheese. You choose whatever type of sauce and cheese you like. That's where I went with it. Chow. Now I'm just putting the filling in. That's a nice amount in that. May do less on the next ones. And now I'm just rolling it. And I get a little water on my finger. Just a smidge of the water on my finger. And seal it like an envelope. That's all we're doing. To seal it, roll it, roll it, roll it. How pretty. How pretty. Yeah. I'm so excited. It's a shame how excited I get over to you. And I'm putting these in the air fryer. I have it on 375. Yeah, I'll be able to get 4 of them out of here. That means everybody in the family get at least one. Don't have to share. That's what we typically would do. But I got a feeling these are going to be good. And I got a feeling they will be requested to be made again. As I said last week, when stuff is real good, they were like, oh, that was good. You can definitely make those again. But I keep finding all these good recipes that I keep adding to it, so I don't even get a chance to get back to it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You better. Y'all, if y'all can smell this, if you can smell it, and you smell what Crystal cooking, the heck with the rock. What? Points if you got the reference. Shout out to my wrestling fans. Wrestling is not fake. Woo, it's real. Ooh, I used to love me some wrestling. That's something I'm still remember my dad. My dad took all this. He used to take us to the wrestling matches. And one time it turned into a brawl, like good grief. It was the best night ever. All right, so I'm doing my last filling. These are gonna be so good. And I just use one turkey breast. Turkey breast. Oh, that might be good too. You do some turkey. I use chicken. My bad. 1 chicken breast. I'm gonna roll that. Roll it this way. Uh-huh. Get that spoon, scoop that on in. 'Cause it's saucy. It's saucy. Mm-hmm. That in there. Roll that on in. Ooh, got a lot in there. I share. I'm a firm believer that the chef gets the best one. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because I want it to be a little golden, I'm gonna spray this with a little bit of nonstick spray before I put it in there. Little tip. All right, let's throw this up in here. Give it 6 to 8 minutes or around there. I'm gonna check it at 6 to see if I'm happy. So I'm gonna straighten this up, and then what we're gonna do is we're also going to make a dip for this, right? And what we're gonna make, you know, let me think about like barbecue chicken, but I also love like barbecue chicken and ranch together. So we're gonna make a ranch dressing that's made with Greek yogurt. So it adds extra protein, helps you feel fuller longer, and it has less of the bad fat that you would typically have in a regular ranch dressing. All right? Write that down. Sit this to the side. We're going to get our bowl out. Get ready to make our ranch dressing. Oh, but before we do, let's make our ranch seasoning. So this ranch seasoning that I'm going to make, it comes from the very first cookbook that I did, the In the Kitchen with Crystal cookbook. In the back, there is a whole section of seasoning blends so that you can save your money and control what you are actually putting in your food, right? So we are going to do the ranch seasoning, and I love making these because it's really cool to open up. I have a gang of these mason jars. Open my cabinet and have my own seasonings that I don't have to run to the store for. It's just like I like to get into the habit of doing this so that we don't freak out when we run out of seasonings. I'm like, oh, I gotta run to the store. No, you don't. You can make it yourself. All right. So what's up? First, we're gonna put a little parsley in here. We're gonna do 2.5 tablespoons, and this is us making our blend to have ready for the laters. So it's like having your own little seasoning jar. All right. That's 2. Get my half. And it's funny because a lot of times, if you follow me in the kitchen, hang out in the kitchen, you know, I'll measure a lot of stuff. I let the ancestors tell me what to do. But when it comes to my seasoning blends, I try to stay on task. Sometimes I play around with it based on what I have, how much I have. Just like now, we're supposed to have 2 teaspoons of dill. I don't think I have a full 2 teaspoons. So we're going to see how much is in here. I might. That's 1. Oh, yeah, that's like right there on 2. I'll finish that out. Cool. 2 teaspoons of dill. Oh, let me see about this food. Let me see about it. All right. My air freshener. Air fryer is such a bully. It be like, turn the food. I'm like, okay, dang. How they look? Oh, they can keep going. Well, maybe I will. No, I'm gonna let them keep doing their thing. Leave me alone, air fryer. I had to make a minute on that. Where was I? I'm gonna drink some water. We're making the ranch seasoning now for our dressing. Put 2.5 tablespoons of parsley in there, 2 teaspoons of dill. Then we're gonna get our faves, our garlic powder and our onion powder, and we're gonna put 2.5 teaspoons of each of these. All right, that's 1. That's 2. That's my half, and that's it for that. Ooh, that smells amazing. Oh, okay, I didn't move stuff up. I'm like, where my stuff out? Garlic smells good. All right, so half a teaspoon, y'all. Teaspoon. It smells so doggone good. All right, now we're gonna grab us some minced onion. We're gonna put 2 teaspoons of that in there. That's raw. Let me shake this so I can get all the sediments at the bottom. I like it all. What did I say? 2 teaspoons of this, y'all. 2 teaspoons. And then we're going to get us some black pepper. With this, we're only going to use 1 teaspoon. There we go. 1 teaspoon. I always love the inside of the pepper thing. I be feeling fancy when I get to slide it off. That was something my mama used to teach me. And I'm like, yeah, that's how you know you're getting the real measurements. And we're going to finish it off with a little salt. And with this, that's why I like making my own blends. So you control how much salt you want in it. Recipe calls for 1.5 teaspoons, but if you're watching your sodium, you can use less. All right, don't add more. All right, because we are still trying to make the better decisions. Funny, I rarely use salt, so it'll lock up. I have to move things around. But even if you use the full 1.5 teaspoons, it's okay because that's going across this entire jar. That's going to be used for a while. And honestly, I think the 1 teaspoon is enough for me. To my liking. All right, shake this up. Shake it up. Now you got your own ranch seasoning. Ta-da! All right, now let's get ready to, I just want to clean this a little bit. I'm going to use a little chicken. So now we're about to make our dipping sauce. And all we're going to do is add this ranch seasoning to some Greek yogurt. Again, adjusting the taste to your liking. I like a little ranchy ranch. Uh-oh, this is about to count down. The final countdown to see if I want to go a little bit longer. Oh, they looking good. They looking good. One more minute just because. They looking real good. They bubbled up. Now that's gonna be my issue. Like last week, made the doggone apple pie. They look so doggone good. It was hard to hold off. Be right into it. No, that thing was gonna be hot. Knowing it, but I still did it anyway. You know, you got. But it was worth it. All right, so let me grab my bowl. Grab my spoon. Shall grab another spoon. Actually, I'm not even gonna get a spoon. I'm gonna use my little whippity whip thing. This is what I use to mix up my I'm gonna make my peanut butter. But gonna give me, and I don't need to make a lot of dip, even though this is gonna be a good, healthier dip for you because we're using Greek yogurt, and I'm using the non-fat, plain Greek yogurt. Just gonna put a little bit in here. Alright, just a little bit. Let's say we don't need a lot of dip. But I do want to taste it though. Alright, egg rolls. I hear you. Take them things out so they can try to cool for half a second before I get the biting on them. But you know I will. These out of here. Ooh. Ooh. Look at them. You sit there, baby. Mama coming right back. Mama coming right back. She making the dip. She making the dip, baby, dip. Yeah, buddy. You buddy. All right, so we just made our ranch seasoning. We're gonna put a little bit of this ranch seasoning into this Greek yogurt until we get to the level that we want it to be at. Uh-oh. And I shake it up so much. Actually, I'm gonna get a spoon to make sure I get everything because the onion powder and the garlic powder, they're heavier than the parsley. So you'll find that the parsley will end up just like at the top, the parsley and the dill. And I want all the flavors. So With this one, I will use a spoon just to get it out. I'm just gonna see how much. Ooh, that's a nice amount. That's a nice amount. That's a shame how excited I am. It's a shame. I got all these songs in my head today. Then I was singing Money Love in my head. It's a shame. Look, the way you mess around with it, huh? This looks so good. I think this, ooh, y'all, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Let me get this spoon to scrape off the rest. And we have to taste this thing. Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Let's sit this. I might use that again. There we go. Mm-hmm. Let me get my plate. Make sure it's dry. Don't nobody want no soggy egg rolls. We want them crispy. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we hot. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I wish you could smell it. They all smell so good. You want to see it? Let me see. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right. Let's get to it. I am going to cut this in half. Ooh, that was a big one. I don't want to. Especially since I'm cutting it in half. Hot. Woo! Yeesh. Look at that. Oh. See that? Good grief. Wait a minute. Sheesh. Oh, okay. We're going to try this again. Hot. Get my spoon. So I left that over there. I sort of want to taste it without first. But no, let's just go for the whole experience, right? And this ranch should cool down the heat of this doggone egg roll. All right. Y'all ready to see how it goes? See, I'm blowing it. Well, I don't have time to do burn top of my lip today. Wait a minute. That's not me. The sweetness from the barbecue sauce, the creaminess from the Greek yogurt, and then the savoriness of the seasonings from the ranch seasoning blend. Then you got the little sweetness from the cooked onions too. That's what I say. If you don't want that, you can easily just drop in some diced red onions, right? Have that crisp and a little less sweet, but oh, this is good. Yep. It's the winner. Winner. Chicken egg roll dinner. Yes, and I'm glad I diced my chicken as opposed to having it shredded. Because to me, shredded chicken is like just for the pull apart. I want to chew. Feel like I'm having a good meal. So y'all, I just made barbecue chicken egg rolls that was super duper easy. I diced up some chicken, diced up some onion, seasoned those up, cooked them together in a little bit of use nonstick spray in the pan. And then for the sauce, all I did was mix barbecue sauce and shredded cheese. You could choose which sauce and cheese you want. I went with a pepper jack cheese and a honey barbecue, get a little sweet, a little spicy. When the chicken and the onions were done, I scooped those out with the spoon, mixed them up with the barbecue sauce, put them in the egg roll wrapper, rolled them up, sealed it with some water, sprayed them down with some more nonstick spray, threw them in the air fryer about 8 minutes at 375, and they're delicious. And then to make the dipping sauce, I just used the Greek yogurt, and I added the seasoning blend, the ranch seasoning blend from my first cookbook, In the Kitchen with Crystal, with parsley, dill, minced onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. Super easy. So now I have a lot more to use in the future whenever I want. Mix it on up, dip it, and it's delicious. So when you make it, and you should, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know which sauces, which cheese you use. Don't use a whole bunch, right? Because the goal isn't to have it drippy and saucy. It's just to add that flavor, right? So, this was good. I hope you enjoyed it. When you make it again, like I said, tag me because I want to know what you thought about it and how you did it. So this has been In the Kitchen with Crystal. I am Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game. And it is my goal to make sure that you enjoy what you eat, but then also enjoy what you still see in the mirror. So I hope you have a fantastic day. And if you have to go outside, please be safe. Because why? I want you healthy, I want you happy, and I want you here. All right. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.